Hey everyone, it's Prom
Week. Well, hi everybody, and welcome back to the KHS Weekly Show.
Congrats, we all made it to June. This week is our last show of the school year.
A very big thanks is extended to all the students and for everyone that has contributed to the show this year.
Also, a big shout out to all the seniors that have participated on the show. Most of you have spent several years contributing to countless productions.
Your efforts are recognized and appreciated. None of this would have happened without you.
So thanks.
Yes, so thanks.
Also, we start to wrap up the school year. A big congratulations to the class of 2018. Good luck to all of you.
Reminder, as we conclude this school year, there are several events and activities taking place during the month of June.
So please listen to all of the event date reminders during the show.
Alongside my co-host, Lauren Abderhalden, I'm Alex Zarzosa, and thanks for joining us.
This week's show is for the week of Monday, June 4th through Friday, June 8th.
As mentioned at the top of the show, this is our last show of the school year, so...
If you have any announcements after this week's show, please place your announcements in the main office folder for PA Read. The next few announcements are related to school news and informational announcements about things happening at KHS.
Congrats and shout out to Student of the Week, Gannon Chuchelo. Nice job, Gannon.
Recent producers Madison Casey and Alicia Weglars caught up with talented pianist Bridget Wang.
With more, here is their Students in the Arts Spotlight. We'll be right back after this video segment.
Hi, I'm Bridget. I'm a freshman at KHS. I originally started just wanting to play piano because my sister did them, and so I just wanted to copy her, I guess.
Her older sister played piano, and so just naturally she just followed that step, and she's been playing since 5 years old.
I would say I'm pretty passionate about it. I practice an hour every day, and then the week before competition I would practice 3 hours, and then the day before probably about 5 hours.
Bridget practices way more than any other student, so she puts a lot of hours in just in order to be playing the pieces that she does on the piano and memorize them. It's extraordinary what she's able to do. So she definitely puts the effort and work and determination and hours that's needed to be as good as she is.
It's pretty amazing to see how she grew from a little girl, 5 years old, to playing the simplest pieces to Moskowski, which is a very, very fast, complicated piece. So it's pretty amazing to see the transition.
One time when we were at Pearl R. Miller, she was trying to do a competition, and normally she does classical pieces, but this one piece was jazz.
I never really played jazz before. I'm mostly like a classical player, so I asked her to come help me.
She was a little apprehensive about doing it, and we stayed after school one time, and it was just fun getting to actually work with a piece of music and not fixing the notes, but talking at a higher level of music with her.
I can't really help her, but I could listen. I've been listening to piano for probably 15 years, so I could listen to, and then I tell her, you know, you could play this and that, but I can't play myself. She's played at Carnegie Hall, she's played at NJ-PAC, and with 5 minutes of performance, usually it takes her, you know, months of hard work, and it's amazing to see.
It takes months of preparation before competition, and I'm usually extremely overwhelmed, but after the competition's over, it's like a whole weight is lifted off my shoulders.
Nerve-wracking. I don't think I could do it. I think it's very, you know, to perform in front of a lot of people for 5 minutes, it's a lot of pressure, and it's not easy to handle the pressure, you know, as a child, so I'm very proud of her.
we'll see what happens in college, but definitely throughout the years of high school.
Don't stop, because everybody gets to be a certain age and they're like, oh, I did piano as a child and I'll stop. Just don't stop. Keep practicing, keep working, and she can go really far if she does.
I think she loves music. I think now if I ask her to quit, she won't quit. So.
One thing about Bridget is she's always determined and works really hard at anything she does.
Certainly, Bridget is an incredible talent and her dedication to music is exceptional.
It's no wonder that KHS was awarded as a Best Community for Music Education, now 5 years in a row for this distinction.
An awesome job, Madison and Alicia, on the video.
This time of year, several KHS students who participate in Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts complete their respective Eagle Scouts and Gold Awards.
Producers Ethan Harris and Veer Tadpole caught up with Vito Caprio, and he discusses what he did for his Eagle Scout Award.
We'll be right back.
I spoke to the Morris County Park Commission about doing a project for Silas, and I proposed some ideas, and they came up with the idea that they needed benches along the trails, and they said that they lack them, and it would be something that would be so good for the community. The people who walk the trail, a lot of times they get some complaints that they don't have enough benches. So I think that I chose this project because I knew I would love to do it. It's something that, building a bench is exciting, and basically, yeah, it was just the effect that it would have had on the community.
One of the differences is that we had more scouts come to this than you'll normally see at a Scout Eagle project. And that probably goes towards Vito's leadership in the troop.
The hardest part was definitely originally the fundraising. I had to go to different stores and ask if they'd be willing to make a donation, and it took a lot of time because I originally expected it would be, oh, everyone's just going to give me money, but it didn't work like that at all. And that definitely had me on the edge of my seat because I didn't know, how long it would take. One of the other hardest parts was certainly working the dates. I had to have a lot of meetings, and just with Silas about having these put in, and the rain date for the project, things like that, working around the weather. There's a lot of different factors you have to be aware of because you are planning a project that's going to involve people. You have to be prepared.
All scouts come to me with an idea for an Eagle project. I would then approve it or help them figure out if they need to add to it, or since in some cases take away from it if it's too grandiose a project. 90% of it is done by the scout. Scoutmaster's only there to encourage, to help bring in other scouts. And for Vito, this was very easy because he's one of our best scouts in the troop.
There was 3 different days that I had people come and help. I believe I calculated over 200 hours from people helping alone. What they did was they built the benches, and then we came here and we put the 4 of them on the different parts of the trail.
Yeah, the project was a lot of fun. It was hard work, but it was fun. We had to carry the benches about a mile into the woods, and they weren't the lightest things, so hard work but fun work.
A lot of work, certainly a lot of work. Basically, I'm not gonna lie, I waited until pretty much the end to get a lot done, so it doesn't have to be as difficult as it was. Not that it was difficult, but it was definitely, I had to put a lot of effort into it, that's for sure. But I would say it was a blast every second of it.
I've watched Vito go from a scout that was around very much in the beginning. Sports took a lot of toll, so he was kind of in and out for a while, to now all of a sudden he's one of our best leaders. He is at every meeting, he goes on almost every trip, and he finished his Eagle. He made it in the nick of time, but he was able to do it. So I've seen Vito take one of the biggest leadership roles for the whole entire troop.
I mean, I look back at when I was a Cub Scout back in 1st grade and making my way up to now. I've definitely become a better person, I know it. Between leadership, I've done a lot of leadership roles, and such as this project, to have to put this all together, the planning, the organizing, you definitely become more aware. It definitely makes a huge impact. So hopefully this would give someone a place, such as an older person that may not be able to walk as much, a place where they could sit down for a minute and just enjoy the trail around them, enjoy the nature.
Congratulations is extended to Vito and all of those who are earning their Eagle and Gold awards. Thanks to Veer and Ethan for the video.
Moving things along.
Up next are a few school, activity, and club announcements, so please listen carefully.
Recently, producers Damian Campos and Shane Morse caught up with Mr. Danielson and few students from the Latin class.
It's Shane Morse here, and today we have Mr. Danielson, Alessa Bengia, and Brett Lewis to tell you why Latin is more than a dead language.
My name is Mr. Danielson. Latin. The language, not the sugarcoat. It's the single most useful class you will ever take in your entire lifetime. It will improve your verbal abilities, namely, particularly your vocabulary, your knowledge of the structure of language, and just make you a smarter person all around.
I think students should take Latin class because it's a very interesting language and you don't learn it like you would Spanish or French, and it's cool to experience something that you wouldn't hear people talking about because it's not a spoken language anymore.
You'd have better test results on the English language proficiency and on the SATs.
Latin would help a lot on the SAT because Latin is behind a lot of the current English words that we use, and it really helps us get a better understanding and more, like, just to be able to learn more about a word's etymology.
I didn't. I kind of fell into this by chance. Never really was interested in Latin. I was mainly interested in ancient Greek, but I had to make a living, so I had to teach Latin.
Well, I had learned Latin all through middle school in my old school, and I thought that it was just going to be cool to be able to continue it and learn different things about the language that I wouldn't have been taught previously.
You know, my brother took it, he said it was a great class. He said it actually did help on the SATs, like, put a score by several points, and I figured, you know, I might as well take it.
My goal as a Latin student is to be able to just expand my vocabulary and to learn different phrases that people might say and I wouldn't know the meaning of otherwise, but now with my background in Latin I'll be able to understand.
My goal is to come home with all A's and just get better every day when I'm in that class and studying and taking notes.
So that means the endings on the words change to show the relationship to one another. And so you have very flexible word order, which is nothing like English or Spanish. It's much freer in the way you can structure any particular sentence.
Don't learn it the same way you learn other languages, and just with the different endings and the different types of words that you can encounter, it's very interesting. Latin in one word. Interesting.
Learning, because it represents learning.
Fun, because you get to interact with the students every day, and it's a small class. Everyone knows each other.
Thanks to all involved that helped with the video. If you are interested in enrolling in the Latin courses, please see your school counselor.
Staying up with the academic theme, up next producers Aiden Anello and Brett Lewis provide this report about the revitalization of the journalism course that will be offered to students next year.
With more, here's the video report.
Hello, I'm Aiden Anello, and I'm a reporter for KHS. I recently caught up with Ms. Vandersleeves and a few other students on the new elective, journalism.
I taught journalism previously at my old district, and I knew that a couple of years prior to me coming here there was a news media class, so I found out about that and I thought it would be a great idea to kind of revive the journalism program by offering the class again.
I would take an interest in taking the journalism class because it would help build up my knowledge on journalism, my skills, and help prepare me in the future.
Because like when you write, you can be whatever you want. You get to write your own story, and even if journalism is a little bit different than that, it's still interesting writing.
It's a fun course. I mean, we have a lot of debates. We watch a lot of movies. We read a lot of what's going on in the world right now. A lot of current events. From an academic standpoint, it's a good academic elective to have on your transcript for college. It helps strengthen your writing skills, your interpersonal skills, talking to people, interviewing people, and just kind of keeping up with what's new not only in the world but in the school that you're at.
I like writing, and I want to pursue journalism as like a career, so I think it'll be helpful. Because like colleges will look at that, and when I apply for a job, they'll look at that as well.
Taking journalism in high school would help with college applications and college in general because it would make me a better writer.
It takes bravery. You have to be able to walk up to basically anyone at any time and say, can I interview you? You have to be able to read and analyze and keep up with the current trends. There's sports journalism, fashion journalism, entertainment, feature articles and opinion writing, combat journalism where you actually go off to Iraq and cover the war. So there's pretty much something for everybody.
Well, I'm very interested in sports. I play sports, so I'd want to be a sports writer.
I find it to be interesting and very fun to work with different kind of people and figure out information that all is put together.
Nice job, Aiden and Brett. If you're interested in areas of media, blogging, reporting, publications, writing, then you should check out the journalism course.
If you have any questions, please speak with your counselor for more details.
The following announcements are dates and events to remember.
Attention all, the talent show is Tuesday night, June 5th at 7 p.m. in the KHS Auditorium. Admission is $5.
Awards will be given out to winning contestants, and there will be a raffle drawing for all who attend for a chance to win 6 Flags tickets.
Not Six Flags tickets, but 6 Flags tickets.
Yeah.
Please come out and show your support. See Senor Sapio for complete details.
We will be right back after this very traditional promo video.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. No, not you. Oh. Did you know the Kinnelon High School Film Festival's coming? Is your film ready? Whoa, wait, no, don't put me in there.
See you on the big screen.
That's right, the KHS umpteenth annual film festival is approaching.
Come out and show your support while watching your friends on the big screen.
The KHS Film Festival is scheduled for Tuesday night at 7 p.m. on June 12th in the KHS Auditorium.
The showcase will start promptly at 7 p.m. sharp, so show up at 6:45.
Admission is $5, so please see Mr. DeWall in room 204 if you would like to purchase advance tickets.
There will be plenty of concessions, prizes, and awards. They will be given to winning films and other categories.
And everyone who attends has an opportunity to walk away with a winner from a raffle drawing.
Plus, this year, audience members will have a chance to vote live in a winning category. So be sure to come out Tuesday, June 12th for the Film Fest.
We'll do it live. Attention all, the baccalaureate will be held Wednesday, June 20th at 7 p.m. in the KHS Auditorium.
If you have any questions, please see Miss Ellington.
The following are several athletic-related announcements.
Attention all Fall 2018 athletes. School physicals will take place Monday, June 11th. Please see Nurse Smith if you have any questions.
Thanks to all of the seniors that competed on a spring sports team, and good luck to all returning players next year.
For all things KHS sports, scores, and updates, continue to follow KHS Athletics on Twitter at KHS_sports.
Stay updated on all things KHS by subscribing to the Kinnelon High School YouTube channel and live stream account. Check out KHS School website and social media platforms, and follow the Colt Chronicle online.
On Twitter, follow the KHS Principal, KHS_sports Twitter, and Guidance Twitter accounts for updates and more.
Today's show is produced by the Advanced 2 class.
Our director today was Damien DiToronto.
Our technical director was Ethan Gross.
Our video producer was Damien DiToronto.
Our audio operator was Andrew Joskowitz.
Our script supervisor was Cleo Pallas.
That's it for today and forever. Have a fantastic week. Work hard to finish the school year strong. Good luck on your finals. And have a fun and safe
prom.
That's you.
Be kind, be mindful, enjoy your summer, and we would like to have Mr. DeWall
come out here. You gotta come out here, DeWall. You gotta say hello. This is it. This is the big moment.
This is it. Last one of the year.
This is the guy who's been operating the strings on this whole operation.
Without him, these shows would not be possible.
They
so
wouldn't.
Please.
This is the guy. This is the guy, everybody. Watch the morning show. Morning show. 10 more years.
Bye, guys.
10 more years. Morning show. 20 more years of morning show.